everybody? It's your man here, Rhode Island Red Rooster, and we back up here again. We are live, so as you come in, give me a sound check. Let me know everything is good. Give you guys a few minutes to get up in here and stuff, and then we'll go ahead and chop up today's lesson of knowing your business first. Knowing your business first. All right, what's going on, brother Andrew? Hey, you done made it back home. All right, preacher. Took it all the way down and took it all the way down Laredo on them. Cootie Bang, what's going on? All the way to Laredo on them. Mission done went from the top to the bottom. Split the country in half. And shoot. All right. See, we got a minute in here and stuff. So, I was trying to go live yesterday. But I couldn't on account that I was just in a bad area and stuff. And so, um, some of the questions I've been getting this past week is that everyone's been wanting to start the business. They wanted to start the trucking business, and the first thing people are telling me is what kind of truck I need to get. What kind of truck, or what kind of truck do I suggest, so on and so forth. And so I'm like, what I always tell people, the truck is the easiest thing to acquire. That's the easiest thing to acquire. It's the last thing you should get. The first thing you should get, or the first thing you should know and stuff, is the business. What is it that you're going to get into to make the money? You see, because the consistency is what's going to depend on what kind of truck you can actually get, because it's kind of split between some people want, a cash truck and stuff, and that's good. And some people want to go get a new truck and stuff, which is all right too. But if you ain't making any money, right, then it isn't going to matter which one you have and stuff. Whether you got a cash truck or whether you got a truck you're making payments on. You got to understand your business and stuff, what you getting into, guys. You might go and purchase a truck. You might go get a truck and it's not up to par and stuff to where it's supposed to do the deal for you. You see, understand the business first. Get into the business first. Understand what is it that you want to do. Cause there's many different divisions. All right, CCCS. There's many different divisions in the trucking game. In the trucking that you can get into and stuff. And so the truck is the most easiest thing to acquire. It's real easy and stuff. Trucks ain't going nowhere and stuff. People buying them and selling them all day long. So even if you see a truck and it's a good deal, what's the point in getting it? Again, if you don't understand the business, because you get the truck, try to get into the business, don't understand it, and then now you overwhelmed by something. You overwhelmed by something because now you got to learn the truck and the business too. So you got to take it in steps. That's why I say, with that lease program and stuff, what the lease actually does, it gives you an opportunity to get an understanding of how the business works. Not all the way, but it gives you a better insight, better than if you were a company driver. You see, because one of the things that they throw on you very quickly is the responsibility. It's the responsibility and stuff. And so, I tell people all the time, if you're going in them offices and stuff like that, and you're going to be chatting it up with people, then learn, what departments and stuff you in and what they do specifically, because, ultimately, it's everyone's goal to go completely and totally independent. And so, what better way to learn than by those who are already doing it? People don't understand, again, the purpose of fuel taxes, insurance, you know, the paperwork that you have to fill out to become an approved carrier, those sort of things there. What brokerage boards and stuff that they go off of to pull loads, those sort of things there. What information do you need to even pick up do a load and stuff, guys? A lot of times, people getting with guys, they getting with these carriers, and then they saying, well, we ain't got a load today and stuff. So you sitting in the truck stop all day long. You don't know how to negotiate. Somebody tell you, they handing you a load, and then they say, oh, well, that's all we got. That's all we got. So, it's a take it or leave it. You trying to go south, and they sending you west to pick up a load to go south and stuff when it ain't even no need for that. You can, but if you can't see what's out there and stuff, then you got to take them for their word. But if you are an own operator, right, or even if you in the lease, it's still the same thing. The only difference is that you just borrowing a tool. That's all. You just borrowing the tool and stuff like that. You just paying a real high price and stuff for the tool. All right, TBE, what's going on? But the premise is still the same. If somebody's telling you something, and then you just taking them for their word, then okay. But what kind of partnership do you have? Is it something that you're gonna take are all people gonna take a loss on, or is it just gonna be you? You in a lease program, just understand everything is already predestined. When you understand the business and how things work, why is it I can only haul these certain loads and stuff, and that's that? They don't have anything else and stuff, or they're not trying to find me anything else. Cars, you turn down that load, and stuff that they already had set up. So see, they got contracts inside the business that they don't tell you about, and so they got to get, they got to service those customers there and stuff. But you going in under the impression of thinking, oh, well, I could turn down loads. Well, some stuff you should turn down, but the only option you got is yes and no. And then the dispatcher's the only one that's finding the load for you. Then some people are caught up to a point to where they think, I got to get along with my dispatcher. I got to get along with him, because if I don't get along with him, then my truck gonna be sitting. And, even with people that are company drivers, still feel that same way. I got to get along with my dispatcher. This is business. Business ain't got, feelings ain't got no place in business. It's about making money, about sealing them deals, man. They ain't got time. Money isn't made and stuff around emotions and stuff like that. Emotions and feelings. It's a task at hand, and who's going to cover the task. And so what do we have to do in order to get this task and stuff completed so we can move on to the next thing? Let's get this money and then move on to the next stuff too. So, you turn a load down, there's somebody else calling you, a fleet manager. Okay, what's wrong? Why you ain't taking the load? So, you don't have a legitimate argument. You don't have a legitimate argument and stuff, to talk about what's really going on and stuff in your particular situation, when business really don't even have to be explained. If you're trying to go south, okay, there's a reason why you want to go south. But we want to be, we want to be economically sound and stuff when we do it. We ain't just trying to go down there just for going, but you want to knock two birds out with one stone, so to speak. But then they trying to send you west, and you need to get south. They trying to send you west, and you trying to get south. Okay, what's waiting for me over there? Okay, yeah, take this load here and stuff, and then we'll see if we, they'll have plenty of loads and stuff over there, and then we'll get you down that way. So you got to kind of weigh, up your options. Like this situation I'm in here and stuff, right? Like, everybody know I've been talking about this California trip for the longest, right? And the plane's supposed to leave. I'm supposed to be on the plane this Tuesday, but yeah, I'm supposed to be on the plane this Tuesday and stuff. And so this Thanksgiving came up, and I completely forgot about it. I sat there, went up to Maine, delivered the load and stuff on Tuesday. So I'm saying, all right, I should just slow poke all the way down, and I should be south. I should be south by Friday. And the first thing they go talking about is when I made my delivery on Wednesday. Hey, we got stuff delivering Sunday. And I'm like, wait a minute, the week ain't even finished. This is Wednesday. You talking about some Sunday stuff, and then, well, ain't nothing loading Thanksgiving. So I'm like, dang, well, so it's either take what they got, or I'm gonna be sitting and see, they slipped my mind that I should have been on the board looking for something. But, in the midst of all that and stuff, make a long story short, so all right, well, I'm just gonna take the deadhead from Maine to the house. And so they offered me some more loads and stuff. They said, well, look, if you do this turn right here and stuff, this is how much money you'll make. This is with me not telling them and stuff that I supposed to been leaving this weekend and stuff. So I'm looking at it and I'm saying, all right, yeah, I can pull it off, right? So I'm gonna do these 2 loads and stuff, deliver today, and then I'll go home and stuff, get myself right, catch the flight for Tuesday. That didn't happen either, but so I had to cancel the flight again, But I'm just trying. When you going after the money, it's just a lot of things just don't become it. A lot of things ain't important to you, like vacations. It's not important. It's just me going and stuff. It's not like I'm taking a whole bunch of people and stuff with me. It's just myself. So, I enjoy money a whole lot more than I do vacation. But to make a long story short, it's a lot of things and stuff that I could have done that could have worked in my favor and stuff like that. But it's like what they presented was the better option. It was still some options and stuff available, but and so I took it, and yeah, I got the money. But at the same time, let's just say if it was something like a doctor's appointment, or it's just anything that you consider to be important, then you got their option, and then if their option is the only option that you have, then you just feel like you stuck. But from a business standpoint, you got to know how to make your arguments and stuff legitimate without getting your feelings involved in it. So if you turn down a load, then they're gonna be calling you like, hey man, why you turn this load down? So your situation, you can explain it if you want to and stuff, which nobody really cares. I mean, it's no point. That's why I didn't say anything about me going out of town and stuff like that. It's none of their business, and even if they knew, they ain't gonna say, okay, well, so we trying to make money. We trying to make money. You trying to go on vacation? All right, well, shoot, hey, just stop doing loads. Just stop doing loads and stuff, and wherever you at, just go on and do what you gotta do. And when you come back and stuff, man, just get back on the grind. But just make sure that your arguments and stuff are legitimate to the situation at hand, which is always business. So you got to be able to talk the same thing, talk the same language that they talk, which is money. But the people that you talk to got to be ones and stuff that understand what the money is. It can't be just some employee, i.e. your dispatcher. Your dispatcher don't care whether your truck moved 400 miles, 4,000 miles, or whatever. Their job is a communicational piece between the company, the load planner, and you. That's it. All this stuff about I'm gonna find you a load and all the other stuff there, man, they ain't their job. An employee is only gonna do what employee stuff does. You gotta remember that when you yourself was an employee, did you go beyond the call of duty to sit there and make sure that other tasks and stuff got done and wherever you worked at? No. Because you wasn't concerned about all that. That's not your job title. You didn't understand the significance or the importance about what goes on in the business to make money. I'm just hired to do this job right here, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna clock out, and my check better be right. My check better be right on Friday. Bottom line. So your dispatcher the same thing. They looking at that computer and stuff. They making sure, okay, he on track. the way he's supposed to go as far as his pickup and his delivery. Make sure I sent the information. The rest of the time they on social media and stuff or whatever it is that they do, you know. And that's the only bid and stuff that they have. But you know, when you go and lease on with a carrier that understands the significance of money all in there and stuff, your dispatcher really understand, okay, this load that I'm doing or these loads and stuff that I'm finding, if you say no, all of us gonna get hurt. That means you ain't making money. That means I ain't making money either. So, you know, you gotta have a understanding and stuff about the partnership that you in. See, when all sides taking a loss and stuff, then you know, that's when you know you with a good carrier, because they ain't gonna sit there and be giving you the runaround about stuff. But you gotta understand that you're in that position of a partnership. Otherwise, that, you know, that the phrase that we have and stuff, glorified company driver. That's what you are. You paying, you know, it's their truck, where it's your truck, but you giving it to them, you know, to do whatever and stuff, you know. So every load that you hauling, 45,000 pounds, they don't have to worry about that. They say, well, shoot, hey, if the load's paying $3-4 a mile and stuff like that, but then you got 700-800 mile deadhead and stuff to go get the load, you know, their percentage is still the same. But see, that's not a partnership. That's not a partnership. That's a suckership. You know, they know they got a sucker. You gonna go over there, you gonna do it. You sitting over here running loads and stuff on the East Coast for $1.85 a mile, and then you complain about tolls when you need to understand that the tolls are in the rate. But if they already know that off the gate and stuff, kind of, they throw whatever fee and stuff that's out there, yeah, I'll go and do it. Then you might as well drive their truck. Don't drive yours. Work for them. That way and stuff, you know, that way, you know, your check is guaranteed, because, hey, when those issues and stuff start coming up, you're doing all them 45,000 pound loads, and you ain't making 45,000 pound money, and now your truck needs some work or whatever and stuff, man, they gonna tell you real quick, hey, you own operator. You know, you own operator. That's not our job and stuff to be sitting there and take care of these things for you. You know, you should have been setting up a maintenance program, a maintenance fund or something like that. We'll get somebody to come pick the load up, but you got to figure out what you're gonna do and stuff for your truck. You know, you might as well stay company driver. You in that position right there and stuff, man. So, you know, all right, brother Leak, what's going on? Let's see. What you put up there? It said turn down the load on lease a truck, and there's no more freight on the planet. Yeah, exactly. Man, ain't nobody got nothing. Nobody got nothing. And you know, they not about to call. They not about to call C.H. Robinson, TQL, and all these other brokering companies and stuff, because they trying to look for a load for you to get you going where is you trying to go and stuff like that. Cause they saying, well, shoot, I ain't getting no money off of it. You know what I'm saying? They pay me by the hour. I ain't making no money off of that and stuff. Why am I gonna go over here and try to look for a load for you? It's not my job to do that and stuff. You know, the load planner, they might do it, but you know, there's got to be a communication between them and it's got to be a communication between you, the driver, your dispatcher. Then he got to send the message over there to the planner, and then the planner, he got to do the same thing. Oh, it's my job to plan loads. Ain't my job to sit there and call brokers and all the other stuff there. So they ain't gonna do it either. But when you in a partnership and stuff, you know, hey, they gonna accommodate and consolidate. All right, we got this load going west and stuff, but they ain't gonna work for you. Where you trying to go? I'm trying to go south. All right, well, shoot. I'll see if I can find something. Meanwhile, let's see if you can jump on the horn and stuff, and you know, get some balls and stuff rolling too. Let's see. Let's connect. Oh, sorry, I had a message come through, but you know, that's the thing I'm saying. You know, when you in these programs and stuff, that's the things you got to understand to keep the ball and stuff rolling. You know, that's when you need to understand the spot market. That's when you could take all the loss and stuff like that, all the bumps and bruises, because the truck is yours, but not really. You just paying a rental fee and stuff like that. So if you want to haul 45,000-pound loads and stuff like that, that's fine. But see, see what that truck and stuff can do. See what that board and stuff is about. See where the consistency of your money is going to be centered around. And that's what's going to determine what kind of truck you get. Like, well, hey, look, I live over here. This is the type of loads and stuff that I'm going to be hauling. So I might need something with a little bit of, I might need something with a little bit of horsepower in it. So I don't need to be coming out here talking about getting a DD15, with a 4.25. I need something a little bit more powerful, maybe a C15 475, something like that. Something that can tote the note or whatever, that's, but see, that's what you learn and stuff, man. That's what you learn in the aspect of business, learn what know your business first. And then when everything and stuff is straight, then you decide on what kind of truck you're going to get. Because these trucks, like I said, they everywhere. You missed out on this cash truck, no problem. I mean, you wait around long enough, somebody going to put another they're going to put another cash truck out there, probably better than the one that you was going to buy. But, you just make sure that you have everything at the ready. So, when it's time for you to make that move, you can go and pull the trigger. But, when you're trying to learn all this stuff at one time, you get overwhelmed. Like, this guy, he finally came out, told the truth a little bit. I was watching, what's that dude? Asian Mai. I was watching Asian Mai's channel and stuff. So he was, he was interviewing him and stuff, Smarter by the Mile. I believe that's his channel, Smarter by the Mile. Darius, what's his name? Daniel McCarthy. I was watching him before I went and got my truck with Lone Mountain and stuff. He went and got his truck. He talked about the issues that he had, and so he got the problems and stuff rectified. And so right before his truck started giving him some problems, he went, traded in, and got him something that he wanted, which I say was smart. That was a good move that he did. But the thing is, he didn't have enough knowledge to keep his head above water. He wound up losing everything. So rather than just saying that's what it was, oh well, there's some other stuff that was going on at the house. Hey man, things gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna happen. They sell medical insurance and all that stuff there. I mean, heck, I had it when I was at when I was at Big Rock all those years and stuff, man. I went, got in that program then and stuff. And so, even though everybody was telling me they was ripping me off, thing was, I'd rather have it, not need and not have it. Because I went to the emergency room, I think I went to the emergency room twice. And one time they gave me a CAT scan just to find out what's going on with my stomach. And so, but when the bill came, and stuff, because I had the insurance as long as I did and stuff, they went on here and covered the whole bill, So you rather have it, not need not have. They got insurance plans and stuff all day long, affordable for drivers and stuff, and your family and stuff too. Family plan, of course, you got to pay a little bit more. But the thing was, he stepped from this Cascadia to that brand new 379P. So let's see. Daniel almost sold me that Reef for 2 years before I thought twice. The engine went out. You see, what I'm saying is, now he over there, he over there and stuff. I'm like, the mistake he made was he jumped a little bit too early. He should have stayed, he was at Landstar. He should have stayed at Landstar. You were making money. You went, even if you trade the truck and you went and got that brand new 379P, I know they wanted at least, I know they wanted at least 15. They wanted 15%. And so the truck, all right, so and then you went through the bank to get it, the same bank that was financing this truck. So Um, they transferred everything over and stuff like that. So I know he had to have at least $20,000 to put down. Now maybe that's a little bit too high. That's a little bit too high. I'm gonna say about anywhere from 10 to 15,000. Anywhere from 10 to 15,000. So the thing was, you was obviously making the money because you was comfortable enough to say, well, you know what? Let me not get I'm not gonna get another Freightliner, right? With some reasonable payments and stuff, man. I'm gonna step out there with the big dogs and get me a 379p, you know. Which I say it's like what, $20,000-$30,000 difference. But I'm saying, step out there on a limb like that and stuff, you know, the truck ain't very fuel efficient. But you know, the thing is, you somewhere where you making the money enough to make that type of move and stuff. So, you know, he should have stayed, got to understand about the business and stuff like that, but following the wrong advice, because some people, you know, they look on YouTube and they see certain people and stuff and saying, all right, I'm going to be like them. I think I got enough. And then I'm going to survive straight off the spot market. When he got out there, he found out the hard way. That spot market, you can't survive out there. There are some exceptions, you know. What's that dude? It's two guys and stuff that they watch, that they kind of idolize and stuff. That dude makes sense. I'm like, he does good off the spot market and stuff, but you know, I think for people to really like look at this dude, they understand, okay, well, this man run the spot market, but not all the time. He got a primary source that if he need the money, right, and he can do it consistently, he can do it. But it's him, and then it's that other guy out of Tennessee that got that Peterbilt with the matching trailer. You know, a lot of people watch him and stuff, and they idolize him, and so, you know. But the thing was, he had enough information to say, okay, I'm gonna go and make this switch and get my own authority, right? Cause me being leased on, they taking too much money, and you know, they taking too much money, and for whatever reason, stuff like that, I need to make more money, which is cool, but you know, what's the point of getting your own authority if you just gonna turn around and do loads for the same people you leased on with? You might, you know, cut down your operational costs. That's what everybody does. Mega carriers do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are under the Swift umbrella, you know, Abilene, Smith Trucking, Arnold Transportation, Toll of the Mississippi. They mega carriers under Mega Carrier umbrella, not Swift. Yeah, not Swift. U.S. Express, excuse me. Knights is under the Swift umbrella. A mega carrier under another mega carrier umbrella to cut down the operational costs and stuff. They like, well, shoot, you know, hey, this insurance and stuff like that, or for whatever it is and stuff, like we're gonna cut down on the cost. Yeah, you can still operate under your own business, but you know, we all gonna be under one umbrella to cut down on the cost. U.S. Express, they on the east side of Chattanooga, and Covenant is on the west side. You know what I'm saying? That's family right there. You got one side of the family on one side on the east, one side on the west. And if things get tough for the other and stuff, come on over here. We'll pull our resources together and cut down on some of the operational costs and stuff, man, you know, because we all under one umbrella. You know what I'm saying? You get a better rebate, you know, purchasing power, those things there and stuff, right? You know, when you need trade, you know, you just one truck, one trailer, okay. You got to pay full price, but then you in with a carrier, you use their purchasing power and stuff, you done knocked out with about $50,000, $60,000. You using their purchasing power. Well, shoot, hey, I need some trucks. I don't really care about, okay, what kind of trucks they got in the network. All right. Can they do the job? They brand new. They under warranty. Yeah. Okay. Give me 5 of them. Give me 10 of them. You know, when you running the business and stuff, you behind the desk. You really don't care whether it's a Peterbilt a W900 Kenworth and stuff like that. But like, look, can it do the job? One truck, one trailer. Okay, I can understand that. Let's see what he say. He didn't know how the reefer side really worked by the time he got the numbers Landstar got with him, and it was too late. 389 and the reefer engine killed them. No need to get that truck. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask about the reefer units and stuff too. I said, man, you got to test the waters before you make that leap, because it's a lot of guys like where I'm at. They make that mistake and stuff, like they'll go over here and get the trailer, and then right when the warranty run out, then they got to put a compressor. They got to put a compressor in the reefer unit. You know what I'm saying? I bought 3 reefer units and stuff, and I never had to put a compressor in, and they were all old trailers, all of them. I bought a 99. I got a 99 and 14. I got a 99, paid that off, and then I sold it, and then I got the 04 trailer in 2014, and I paid that off, gave that to my brother, and then I bought a 07, and I paid that one off and stuff, and then I'm selling it because it's a 5396, which is a mistake I made. I sat there. My second trailer was a 53102. Nobody had a problem and stuff with it, but then with the second I buy this truck right here, I go hook up to the trailer. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go and buy I'm gonna just go ahead and buy it, right? I'm just going ahead and buy it and stuff. It's a 53 by 96, all because I didn't want to wait to go somewhere I was already going. I already picked out the trailer and stuff that I wanted the whole night, but because I was hooked up to that trailer there and stuff, I said, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and buy this one. And it was like I said, it was all right and stuff, but it's a 53 by 96, and so now, as business continues and stuff like that, people kind of look at these things and stuff more and more. Most of the loads and stuff I'm getting, they light, but they load them all the way to the back of the doors and stuff. And so, when you got a 53 by 96, they kind of looking at you funny now. Some people don't even want to touch it. So, you got to understand that program and stuff there, and that takes time. But, the reefer, like I said, it's okay, but it's best to test the waters and stuff, because some people might, a lot of people don't like it. They don't like those 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning appointments and stuff, having to get out and check the reefer and stuff constantly. They don't understand the difference between, a green light, an orange light, and then the flashing light. Some stuff is feasible, some stuff ain't. And at times it can be very overwhelming. But the thing is that you got to take the time and stuff to learn certain stuff. The difference between start, stop. When can you do it and when you can't do it? Summertime, wintertime. Hauling produce. That's that sort of thing there. It's a lot of pitfalls and stuff, and that's just the reefer division. But every division and stuff had it. But to sit there and invest all this money, now you buying it, now you got to find somebody. Now you got to find somebody to buy the trailer off for you. That sort of thing there and stuff, instead of testing the waters to see if it's something that you can actually do. But, a lot of people get caught up. Oh, man, it's a lot of money in reefer. Yeah, go and get your reefer unit. It's better than that drive-in. And then, shoot, you come upon the slow season, then they tell you, okay, well, if you got a reefer unit, you can do the same thing like drive-in. No, you can't. Drive-in steady moving and stuff, and then you got a reefer unit and you sitting. Because ain't nobody trying to touch that reefer unit. Like, no, we can't load it. But the load's 2,000 pounds and stuff, ain't but one pallet. Yeah, I know, but we can't put it in a reefer unit. It gotta be in the drive-in. That situation there and stuff. So but a lot of people, that's just a misconception people are under, But when you get into it, you understand, man. Okay, wait a minute. Some stuff I can haul, some stuff I can't. But That's the thing I'm saying there and stuff. Know the business first. You know, a lot of people, well, I want to get my own authority. Okay, that's good. But what's the purpose of getting your own authority if all you're gonna do is just haul for people that you can just go and lease on with? If 80-90% of what you make is gonna be with these guys here and stuff, what's the difference? Oh well, I ain't got to worry about their safety program. I ain't got to worry about that safety and all the other stuff there. You gonna have to worry about safety regardless. That's what it means to be in business. You know, in business, even if you got your own authority, you still gonna have to answer up to somebody. You know, you still gonna have to answer up to somebody stuff, man. They sitting, well, you know, I got my own yeah, you got your own independence somewhat. You got your own independence somewhat and stuff, but you still got a boss. You know, the FMCSA, that's everybody boss. That clearinghouse. That clearinghouse that everybody got to sign up for. Now they send you the notification, tell you you got to report for drug testing. Then what? You got to go to drug testing. You got your own authority. What, they just excuse you all of a sudden? You got to have that before they even set you loose and stuff with the numbers. You got this right here, because you don't. You ain't in business until you do. Because if we need a random and stuff, then guess what? Your number come up, you got to go get that random. And if you fail and stuff, right, then what? Your authority suspended until you go. Your authority suspended until you go and get mediation, which means you got to go to drug rehab and all the other stuff there. Then you got to report to the FMCSA. All right, Calvin, there go one for you and say, yo, Calvin, just started at Landstar, been here 3 weeks. I've been making pretty good money, but been running coast to coast loads, but I don't like putting miles I don't like putting my, God, I gotta learn how to read. I swear to God. Okay, let me try this again. Yo, Calvin, I just started Landstar, been here for 3 weeks. I've been making pretty good money, but been running coast to coast loads, but I don't like putting my truck under all those miles. Maybe you can give me some pointers on which lanes I should run. I live in Maine. Wow! You live in Maine. Good gracious of life. All right, Calvin, let's see. Anyone can pay $300 to get authority. Oh, I thought you were responding. Let's see. Anybody can pay $300 to get authority. What about the rest? Someone came on my video yesterday acting like they don't have to worry about randoms. I bust out laughing like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, like you ain't got to worry about a random and stuff. I'm like, man, shoot, dude, if your number comes up and see the thing is, before they started clearinghouse, that was a possibility. They would have to notify you and stuff, you know, through the mail or something like that, or if they can reach you by phone and stuff, but they could never suspend your authority behind that. They can never suspend your authority. You know, you sit there, you get the letter, you report, you submit it, and that was that. You in the clearinghouse, all that stuff done and over with, because now they trying to make it a requirement in order for you to get your you know, when you go get your license, it's required. You know, they trying to get it like they do down in South America, where you got to submit a hair sample. And you know, the funniest thing about all this drug stuff is that the people that do the dope and smoke the weed and drink, they the ones that don't have the accidents. The people that have the accidents and stuff are the people that got all the they got the forward and front, they got the driver and forward facing cameras, and they got the rollover. They got all the rollover devices and all these safety devices and stuff in the truck, and, you know, anti-lock brake systems and stuff like that. They're the ones having the fatalities. The ones that don't do dope. The ones that don't do the drugs are the ones that don't do the drugs are the ones that have the most accidents. So it seemed like to me and stuff, you know, If you don't want to have accidents and stuff like that, do drugs. let me stop. But you get what I'm saying though. It's just it's funny how they concerned about the people who sit there that don't constitute the accidents and stuff, but the ones who constitute to the accidents, they ain't got anything to say about them. Cause I don't see how you can be responsible for the majority of fatalities in this country and then be a part of the safety administration board. How can you do that? If your company is responsible, you got all these devices in these trucks and you drug testing people and stuff and, you know, giving them all types of, doing all types of searches and stuff and making sure that their records and stuff is all clean and all that. And then the second they get in your truck, they done went out here and killed about 5-6 people. They done killed about 5-6 people and stuff. So, you know, I don't get it. I think I'll be centered around their operation. What is it that y'all guys are doing? And then y'all getting safety awards. Oh, we're the safest company and stuff out here on the road. And then, you know, you done killed 10 people and stuff today. Done ran into a bus. I seen this one video. This Prime truck. I don't know how in the world he did that. That man went off the exit ramp, went down in the ditch, came back up, put the truck back on the road and stuff, man, and made a right like didn't nothing happen. Like didn't nothing happen, man. I'm like, what? Indeed, I think I had to watch that video about 5-6 times and stuff, man, to see, you know, what I should have been looking at. That's how fast it was. I don't even think he tore the truck up or whatever. I mean, you know, just that fast. You know, we seen these videos and stuff, man. If it ain't Prime, it's Western Express. You know, like when I first started driving, the people that were having the accidents was Snyder, JB Hunt, and Swift. And that's because they had some of the slowest trucks out there. But when Swift turned those trucks up to 65 miles an hour, all the accidents just stopped. They turned those trucks up 60. When those trucks were 60 miles an hour, they were having accidents left and right. I couldn't understand it. But they were talking about, speed. You know, speed is one of the things that leads to fatalities on the road. They turned the speed up, the accidents just overnight they stopped. And that's how they were able to upgrade their trucks. They went and bought them they were brand new at the time when Volvo rolled out the new VLNs, the VLN 760s, when they, you know, Swift bought all them. And the accidents stopped. They won't have no more accidents anymore. Then JB Hunt, they did an overhaul to their operation and stuff, and then the accidents stopped over there. You know, I'm gonna say when they started their lease program, that's when all the accidents stopped. And then with Snyder, I don't know what Snyder did, but they and the funniest thing about Snyder and stuff, right? The funniest thing about Snyder is that if you ever want to know, that was Lash. I don't know. I don't know that when I seen, you know what, it had to be a couple years ago, cause I was in Sky Rooster then, so I was in Sky Rooster. That was probably about 3 years ago when I seen that video. I don't know, but like I said, then again, I've seen so many and stuff, man. It's crazy. But you know, funniest thing about Snyder and stuff is that if anybody want to know if a Snyder driver about to lose their job and stuff, then it's real simple. You see, Snyder trucks aren't orange, they white. Snyder trucks aren't orange, they white and stuff. And so if you don't believe me, just, you know, watch this. So there go two of them right there. See, when you start out with Snyder, that's how your truck look. And every time you have an accident, they put a little orange dot on your truck. Every time you have that, they put a little orange dot on your truck. So, you know, when the truck is totally covered in orange, that's when you know, okay, yeah, that drive, he done had too many accidents and stuff they about to get rid of. But but man, it's just, you know. But that's just the conversation I have with people, man. Like, look, if you're gonna, you know, understand the business to a point, understand the business to a point to where you get an understanding about how to make your money consistently. And when you got that down packed, that's when you can say, okay, yeah, I'm ready to roll now. I'm ready to move to the next step. Yeah, I'll go. Now I know what kind of truck I want. I can go and get this cash truck, or I can get this truck over here, because no matter which way I go, right, the money's gonna always be coming in consistently. It's gonna always be coming in consistently because, somebody posted up a video. I don't know that dude's name, but now he was talking about he got a truck, and then he was talking about chasing Andrew. I don't even know if he was joking with you or not, but I'm like, dude, hey, come on, man. I don't know if he was joking or not, but the way he was talking and stuff, he like, hey, 45, 4,500 is 4,500, right? And I'm like, no, it's not. The difference between a cash truck and my truck is $600. No, it's not. If you got a cash truck and you made 4,500, then I can guarantee you that the work that you did was far less. It was far less than the man who got that $600 difference, right, a week. The work is totally different and stuff like that. So yeah, you made 45 and stuff, but it ain't the same 45. See, he can say, you know what, I made my cash truck, I made 45 and stuff, I'm done. That other truck and stuff, man, you got to get to that 45. You got to get to that 45 and stuff. That means you did probably, you probably did about 6. You probably did 6 gross, probably a little bit more. So it's different. You did more work. You put in more work. But let's just say that work ain't consistent. The man with the cash truck and stuff, he ain't losing nothing. Now the man with the payments, your flow ain't consistent, right? Here come the bank. They ain't knocking on the door now and stuff, they coming for the truck. Okay, yeah, they sending your truck to impound and all. I mean, not impound, but you getting your truck repoed. It's a difference. But you focus on the truck, man. You need to be focused on the business. Is the business model a point to where I got consistency in here? Because if I got consistency, then I can talk about what kind of truck I'm gonna get. You ain't got no consistency. Okay, well, payments might not be the best option for it. Kind of work ain't gonna always be consistent. Work ain't consistent or whatever. Hey, look, for whatever reason and stuff like that, if nothing shows up and stuff, right, then I'm good. My business is all right and stuff. But shoot, you got those payments and stuff, man, it hits a little bit different. Because you got to get out there and get that money. Now that $600 that you saying ain't no big deal and stuff, you got to find some way to get it. Cause now you 600 in the negative. So whenever everything and stuff is on the up and up again, and it's time to start making money, now you got to pay all that back before you get yourself and stuff back solid. You got that cash truck and stuff. Okay, well, I'm making money from day one. But like I said, it's not to knock anybody or deviate anybody and stuff from, you need, some people need a new truck. Some people need a new truck and stuff, man, just to get, because a lot of people don't know what to do. But in terms of getting that new truck, that's when you'll start to understand certain things. Hey, your truck break down, you got a warranty. Okay, you go to the dealership. But when you in that dealership, that's when you start asking questions. Okay, look, what's this? What y'all about to do with this? What y'all about to do with that? What's this called? What's that called? Then, you do a reference. And then you see, okay, well, a lot of the stuff that I did to the truck wasn't worth it. Like what happened to me and stuff, where I had to, Cause when I got this truck, I keep telling people, man, yeah, I thought I was gonna do things a little differently. Like, well, there ain't gonna be no need for me to go get no surgery because I'm gonna go do stuff. And man, I don't know. I'm gonna do things differently. I'm gonna be an exception to the rule because I got all this money laid back. I got all this money thrown back and stuff. They took all that money, then some, and then I ain't get a chance to make it back. Well, wait a minute. Well, okay. I got a chance to make it back, but only after I decided to go get the surgery. It was never okay. I got it fixed, and then yeah, I'm gonna make the money and stuff back that way. After leaving the dealership, my truck went in there what 10 times. It cost me over $14,000 before I realized and stuff, man, that hey, look, things ain't gonna get done. $14,000 on a truck that I purchased for $57,000. So I got I got well over I got well over 20% in the truck in just repairs. On a truck that ain't worth it. I had over a year and a half and stuff. So the truck ain't worth it there and stuff. So what, you talking about 14,000 on what, $35,000 truck now? So you got what, you got 50%. Well, 45, well, almost 50% in just repairs on one issue. The emission system, nothing else. It ain't spread it over this, and that, and the total repairs on all the truck. No, 14,000 on just this one issue. Going to the dealership. But then I go get the surgery for $3,500, and ain't had no more problems out of it since. So you would think, okay, if I had an understanding how the business and stuff work, I would be what, $14,000 ahead of the game. I could be doing something else with that. I could be doing something else with that $14,000. Anything besides giving it to a dealership and they saying, well, you know what, hey, we just gonna keep doing this and doing that or whatever stuff, and it ain't fixing the problem. I'm going back in there every week. Same thing. So if I had the 14,000 and still having the same understanding, so you go ahead, I still had to put the same repair in the dealership, right? Had I just, well, if I never would have went to the dealership, but still put myself in the mindset that I did go and went and just got the surgery from the beginning, right? Then you take that money and double it. Now you got 28 grand sitting on the truck. And you got 28 grand sitting on the truck. You got $30,000 sitting on the truck. You got 40,000 sitting on the truck. What you worried about? Hey, the motor can blow up because now you got an option. You can say, well, okay, either I'm gonna rebuild this truck and stuff or just go buy another one. But I ain't out of business. I'm not out of business. But that's just a lesson I learned and stuff. And so I said, the reason why I said I was going to consider getting me a new truck and stuff was because I done been in the business for 18 years. Well, I've been in the business for almost 19 years. And so after being in so many trucks and stuff like that and having an understanding of business to a point where I was confident to say, well, yeah, I can make that investment. I can make that investment in a new truck and it'll be the truck that I want. I can make that investment and stuff. And so, business is going to be business, it's to a point where I know business to a point where my money is coming in consistently. So the truck payment ain't going to be a problem. It ain't a factor. And just like now, with this truck, here and stuff, I don't even, I used to can feel, the truck payments and stuff. I used to can feel them and stuff. Now it's like I don't even feel it. I just, I just go along and stuff, and then sometimes I check my account. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, $1,300 is missing. Oh yeah, that's right. The ACH and stuff I got to pay Long Mountain, right? And that's it. Back in the day and stuff, when I didn't have an understanding of business, $946 a month hurt me. $946 a month hurt me. Give somebody a $946 truck payment now and stuff, and see what, man. Shoot, I'm a double that. I'm a double that and stuff, and still make, man. And I got a whole month to make $900. $946. You ain't miss nothing, Mr. Beats. That's how it was. My truck, because I didn't have an understanding of the business. Shoot, those $946 payments came, man. I mean, they hurt me. I mean, set me back. I'm sitting there, man, daggone. Dude, I could have did anything. That $900, man, I gotta pay my bills and stuff like that. Everybody depending on me. But see, I ain't have an understanding about the business. I'm like, well, hopefully my dispatch and stuff, man, are gonna run me. Hopefully they're gonna run me and stuff like that, and I'll make the money and stuff back, and just throw caution to the wind, that sort of issue and stuff there. Now I just go in confidently and say, well, truck payment, okay. Putting money away and stuff for my maintenance, okay. That ain't nothing. Like, man, shoot, throwing whole settlements and stuff, in there. Hey, man, what you want to do with this and stuff, man? Hey, just put it in my maintenance account, cause you never know when you're gonna need it. And then, shoot, just hopefully that you never have to touch it. Okay, well, you build that up and stuff, and so that's your emergency money now. It ain't your primary no more. Now your settlement and stuff, that's your primary in case anything go wrong. Or oil change. I used to have to go on my maintenance account to do an oil change and stuff, but you gotta understand the money, like, okay, well, shoot, all right, I made this and stuff like that, go on here, organize, okay. Ain't really a big deal. It ain't setting me back. Things you need on your truck. Okay, well, it's time for me to get a set of tires, set of brakes. I'll do that with the money I got. Not my maintenance money. I ain't got to touch that. That's for like real emergencies. But when you get an understanding of the business and stuff to a point, it's just, that's the thing, man. I'm like, and I'm gonna tell you something else stuff too. I know it's kind of counterproductive, but just follow me. I bought 2 cars this weekend. Bought a pickup truck. I bought a pickup truck and I bought a car. Like, I don't know, like I said, that's just me. That's just my personal stuff. Like, everybody know I got 3 cars already and stuff, bought 2 more, so I got 5. I got 5 now. And that's just my personal stuff because of some stuff that happened to me growing up. Yeah, it affected me. But the thing is that how I'm able to make these purchases and stuff with no problem. Because around this time here and stuff, I used to sit there like, when I was raising my stepchildren and stuff, man, I couldn't even get them. Man, it bothers me. Like, dude, they want something for Christmas and I couldn't even get it. And now it ain't no big thing. It's like, hey, you want a PS5, or I can get a PS5 and an Xbox, both of them. Here you go. And it ain't even hurting me. I can get all this stuff for the children, but the children ain't children no more and stuff. They don't went on and stuff like that. And that's the thing that sucks, is like, the stuff that I wish that I could have done earlier, right? They wanted to go to Disney World and all that other stuff there, and I can never pull it off. Now, I mean, shoot, hey, we want to go. I can take them to Disney World, but they grown now. they grown, they grown and they out the house and stuff. And it's like, dude, that's the part. It just that's the part that sucks the most. It's like the money is no big deal and stuff to make, but what good is it now and stuff? Cause I can't when it could have been effective, right? When I could have put some more presents under the Christmas tree or whatever and stuff, or done things and stuff, like for holidays and vacations and stuff. That could have been a real thing. Like, I'm going to California for what? What's the I can go to California now and do some real stuff, but what's the purpose? It's like it don't really serve a purpose. That's the thing I hate, that I wish that I could have learned this business sooner, right? So that I can enjoy the fruits of my labor. But you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. What good is it? I mean, straight, what good is it? I got five cars, five perfect, and cars that I wanted that was hard. I mean, I used to dream about these cars and stuff when I was young. I'm 40 years old. 40 years old and stuff, man. And these were cars that I thought about in my 20s. And it's like, okay, yeah, I got them all now and stuff, but what good is it? I'm old now. I'm an old person. I'm an old dude. What good is it? Call the kids and stuff. Hey man, y'all, they don't want to go to Disney World now and stuff. They they in their 20s and everything. They talking about, going with their girlfriend and their boyfriend and stuff like that. They ain't trying to hang out with me. Yeah, I can do all this stuff for them and everything. What good is it? The clothes and the the clothes and the shoes was kind of that right there and stuff. But you can, you want something, I can get it. You want something, I can get it. It ain't even a problem. It ain't setting me back and stuff. Like, all the Christmas stuff is done, and we haven't even gotten in December yet, and I got all the Christmas and stuff done. All thing I do is just when they get there, wrap it up and stuff. That's it. Already that far ahead of the game. But what good is it? I'm old now. I'm 18 years, 19 years in the game and stuff. The only thing I can do is say, well, yeah, I can go and get that W900 or that Peterbilt. But I'm like, look, this truck right here almost paid off, right? And it ain't gonna do anything. This truck right here ain't gonna do anything any better than the other truck, than this Peterbilt, this W900. Ain't gonna do anything any different. So I said, man, you know what? I'm just stick with the truck. I ain't buying no more trucks. I might do a trailer. I'll get a trailer, but a truck, this it right here. It's paid off. I'm like, I don't know. I get a Peterbilt hat or a shirt or something like that, but it just don't serve a purpose anymore. Yeah. And see, that's the thing though. You can stack the money, and I'm looking at the money. And I'm like, you just got it. You just got it. And I'm like, man, this could have done, it could have done so much more if I just would have learned the trucking game and stuff, man, back then. If I just would have put more of an effort and stuff into it. Yeah, I mean, I talk about the business like it's an encyclopedia. But I wish I would have had this knowledge, like, man, 10 years ago. Let me have been a powerhouse 10 years ago and stuff, like. But what good? Like I said, man. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's good now. The money is consistent and all that stuff. But that's it. You got the money, but you got the money to go and do things and stuff with people. And I totally understand why people have like midlife crisis and stuff like that. It's not like I'm going in a strip club or And no offense to anybody going strip. I was just saying, go find me a 20-year-old girlfriend, and again, that's it's no offense against anybody who does. It's just, man, dude, I totally understand why people have those midlife crises and stuff, man. Cause it's like, dude, what you made it, but daggone, man, look how long it took me. Look how long it took me and stuff. And then I'm like, hey, I'm able to share this information and stuff and say, well, hey, you young, you young and stuff, man. Focus your energy, time, and resource in this position here and stuff, right? Cause you'll eventually get it, but man, ain't nothing more. Ain't nothing more. This sucks, man. The fact that you get it, but you get it in your old age. You get it while you old, like, man. So many years I played around in my trucking career, man. I mean, straight up, I just played it up. You see, you had a three when you was 28, man. No, it ain't the woman. It's LaDon. Look, it ain't the woman. It's not the woman. It's not the woman. It's not, cause that's the part I'm gonna tell you. That's what will bother you more. It's like you can have, if you have a let's just say you have a good woman, right? Then you want to provide the very best that you can for the woman that you with. And it's like, you stuck with me, right? But now we're old. Like when we was younger, can you imagine that? Like a woman stick with you and in the young, and when y'all was young and stuff like that, and you had aspirations to do things and stuff, and then you can do it now, but it's like, man, this is the life that I wanted to this is the life I promised you, but it took 20 years to get here, and I wanted to give it to you from day one. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you reflect on that and stuff and say, man, why didn't I get my stuff together, man, sooner? Why I didn't get it together sooner, man? Like, you got your eyeball on stuff and it's like, man, I want to get it for you and I can't get it. And that thing there and stuff. So, it's not the woman. I'm gonna say it's the circumstance. It's the circumstance, man. It just, bro, it bothers you, like, man, dang, like, I don't even, it feel like I hit the lottery to me. In my position where I'm at in business, it feel like I hit the lottery, but everybody that I promised that I was gonna do something with, I can't find them nowhere. That's what it being on, they say, man, being on top of the mountain and stuff is lonely. It's lonely on the top. It's lonely on the top, man. You want to sit there and say, man, listen, I made it. Yeah, hey, I mean, I get that, and I understand that too. A lot of people say 40 ain't old, but a lot of people say 40 ain't old and stuff like that. But it's old to me. It's old to me and stuff, man. I'm like, dang, it's just. But I guess that's like the downside and stuff, Yeah, it's just that's just the downside and stuff, man. When you get to understand about bit, that's why I like, man, shoot, I see somebody, it's 50. Okay. bro, when I see somebody doing good, boy, I'm telling that man, they put a smile on my face. Like, bro, what? You got that straight? Okay, you got that straight and stuff, man. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm about to go out here and get the money. Like, yeah, we about to go out here and get this money. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you and stuff, man. Let's go out here and get this money. Make me want to grind and stuff even harder. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go on out here and get it. Let's go on out here and get it and stuff, man. You know. But that's the thing. That's just the drawback and stuff of business, man. When you got all this stuff figured out, man, it's like, okay, it's time to celebrate. But you know, the only thing you can do is celebrate with yourself, cause everybody else and stuff, man, they're gonna be gone doing their own thing. You know, kids are grown up. You know, kids are growing up and stuff like that. You know, if you got, I mean, you know, you have a wife. If you could somehow manage to survive all this and stuff like that, you know, you have a significant other, or whatever. But you know, that's it. Hey man, you want to come over? You know, you want to come over here and celebrate? Nah, that's all right. I got other stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? You eat those, you know, you eat those chicken wings and stuff by yourself. You know, you sitting at the bar or whatever. What good is it? You got, yeah. So you got the 80 screen. You got the biggest smart TV and stuff there is. You know, the best broadband and stuff, man. That could just give you the best streaming service, just like that. You know. You got the top of the line cars, best clothes and stuff, you know, best clothes, bank account full of money. You got money everywhere and stuff, man. You got money, you know. I ain't gonna say you got billionaire money, but you got enough. You look around and everything is taken care of, and it's like, you know what? Hey, I'm good. That type of money. But you know, it's like, daggone, man, like, you want to celebrate and stuff, but it's like it's an empty celebration. You know, the only thing you can do is just give yourself a pat on the back, you know, job well done. That's it. So I'm saying, like, you know, if you get it, those of y'all that have children, you know, if you got children and stuff, man, and you can, you know, you getting out there and grinding, man, look, you know, give them the best. Let's see what you say. 52 still hopping with the youngsters. Don't tell me I'm. Yeah. Things overdrive it though. Yeah, you know, yeah, you get into the real depths of it and stuff like that, and then start doing some reflection. You know, you start doing some reflection, man. I'm telling you, bro, it just, you know, you glad you made it, but you just saying, I wish I would have got this sooner. I wish I would have got it sooner. I just wish I would have went on here and got on this grind sooner, man. You know. But they say better late than never and stuff. But you know, it's consequences for holding back on your dream, and that's another thing and stuff that I used to put a lot of doubt into. I used to put a lot of doubt and stuff, man. I'm like, dang, do I even have the capability of doing it and stuff like that? You know, you're scared of failure. You know, you're scared of failure and stuff. And you know, hey, failure is only the path to success. Cause we think like, well, you're gonna lose everything that you have, right? You're gonna lose everything that you have, and then, you know, like, yeah. I messed the motor up in one truck. And so I'm saying, like, between the time it happened to now is 6 years. Between now and the time it happened is 6 years, and then I look at everything that I accomplished in between that, and I'm like, dang, well, I didn't mess the second truck up, and I didn't mess up the third truck, and then I bought 3 trailers and stuff, you know, in transition to that and stuff. So it's like, dang, you know. it was a lot of setback and failure and stuff in that, but a lot of success came out of it. So I'm saying, I mean, the scales are unbalanced because I got more success stories than failure stories. But you think about them failure stories a lot, like, man, and some of the stuff I failed on was by my own miscalculation and arrogance. I could have eliminated that and stuff, man. The scale would definitely be one-sided. So yeah, it's good to have money. It's good to have money. It's good to have economical stability and stuff. But it's just sometimes it come at a time where you able to take care of your stuff, but then who you really wanted to do it for and stuff, it's like, hey, they off doing that stuff. Like, hey, the best I can do is kind of lace their pockets up and stuff like that. But then you teach your children the importance of being independent. So I mean, shoot, you give them a couple dollars, man, and they ain't even taking it. They said, no, no, I got this. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it and stuff. And so you got you got a sense of pride and stuff to say, well, yeah, I'm glad that you can hold your own and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, look, I owe y'all a lot. I owe you a lot and stuff, man. I can never repay the stuff that I owe. And so I'm like, but that's the thing there and stuff, man. I say, I don't, you look, you see people going to Disney World and stuff like that. Like, man, if I could have took the kids when they were younger and that stuff there and stuff and bought them 4-wheelers and dirt bikes and go-karts and stuff like that, yeah, I can do all that stuff now, but hey, they grown. People around you and stuff, they trucks around here moving and stuff. But look, I guess I'm gonna go here in the here and stuff like that, man. Look, I know, I guess I shouldn't have broken to that random stuff that I did, but it just, man, hey, dude, when you do a reflection and stuff, man, ain't and that's the thing there, you're glad you in the position that you in. But it's just, dude, if I could have got it a little bit sooner. But I guess that's just the cost of doing business too and stuff, But yeah, that's the thing there and stuff, man. Hopefully and stuff, they'll have my Oh no, I ain't gonna beat myself up. I ain't gonna beat myself up, but it's just you ain't gonna beat I ain't gonna beat myself up, but man, it's just, bro, dude, when you it just, bro, you just, I mean, I'm telling you, I wish. When you get there, and you'll get there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like, you finally get all the stuff that you wanted. Like, somebody come up and ask you what you want for Christmas, like, nothing, cause I done got everything. You in that situation there and stuff, man. Like, dude, 2 cars. I got 2 cars and stuff. I got a trip. I'm going to California and stuff like that. And I'm papered up. I mean, some serious cash. Some serious cash. I'm going on a real vacation. A real vacation, doing some real stuff over there. That's what this COVID thing, that's what this freaking COVID thing don't dang. I'm telling you, man, I wait too doggone long and stuff, man. We're gonna be back in phase one, back in lockdown. Everything locked up. What you got? So along your journey, you haven't met other drivers that would want to. Yeah, yeah, I got. Yeah, you got friends. Yeah, you got friends and stuff, and you got people, and you got people and stuff that call and stuff like that and everything. Yeah, you get all you get all that and stuff. It's just um when you start your business, when you start your business and you start grinding out, you find out you don't really have a lot of time, right? Like, hey man, let's go hang out, and stuff like that. If we just happen, the hanging out is gonna be like, I'm on break and I'm at this truck stop, and you just happen to be at the same truck stop I'm at. You'll do some hanging out like that and stuff. But you talking about like, hey, I'm at the house and you gonna swing by and stuff like that and everything. No, ain't none of that. It's just cause you on the grind so much, and then when you understand that money, when that money is coming in consistently. All right, Mr. Eastwood, what's going on? When that money is coming in consistently, and you can always get it, it's always accessible. The only thing you gotta do is just stay on the. You'll just be focused on that, because you notice that every time I do a live where I'm at, I'm always in the truck. Every time I do live, I'm always in the truck, and that's the thing. It's just the money became consistent. I'm gonna tell you, ever since COVID hit, and stuff, man, the money has just it's definitely been a game changer. It's definitely been a game changer and stuff, man. And I'm telling you, it's like you're making the money consistently, and it's like, hey, look, do you want to take a week off work? Like, dude, it's times where I'm sitting there like, you know what? If I can sell this trip, I would sell it. Just and they kind of the travel agent, she kind of insinuating that, like, man, you know what, do you even want to go? And I'm like, because you keep calling, you keep changing it and stuff like that, and it's like, dude, yeah, I can go and I can hang out for a week and stuff, but man, it's just this money money is coming in. It's like, it's coming in consistently. You ain't got to do no illegal stuff. It's just, hey, pick the load up, deliver it, go to sleep, wake up the next day, do it all over again. You ain't running like a scalding dog. It's just, man, okay, pick it up, deliver it, move on, get this load right here and stuff. You're getting your rest, you're eating, you ain't really worried about nothing, and it's just, man, those settlements, they just keep hitting. They just keep hitting consistently. Just money after money after money. And then you done bought everything that you wanted and you needed and stuff, man. It's like, dude, your online shopping and stuff is done. Car shopping done. Truck, all the stuff for your truck done. It's And then you just got that money just week after week. After, just like you think about when you was starving and stuff, like, I ain't, dude, I can eat, I can eat what I want. Like, I don't know what's the most expensive thing you can eat. I don't know, but you can go and get it, and like, okay, I'm gonna see what it's about and stuff like that. Why did it cost so much money? Well, I ain't gonna say you get fool. I ain't gonna say you get foolish with it, right? But yeah, like, yeah, you have, and I tell people like, yeah, you have breakdowns, but see, your breakdowns, people think that a breakdown is when your truck cut off on the side of the road and stuff. Oh well, and you got to put triangles out. That's a breakdown. No, anytime your truck got to go in the shop and get something changed. The difference is when you got a better understanding of the truck and the business, you catch a lot of that stuff before it becomes a problem, because a lot of it anything that counts as a breakdown, right, it's always gonna be something small, but because you may not have the knowledge and understanding of what this particular thing is, it takes you having to be put down on the side of the road and stuff, right, before you can identify. But when so much of that happened to you so many times, right, when you can listen for the inconsistencies or whatever, you can feel it, you can look at it, physically observe it, and say, okay, let me go and take care of this before it becomes a problem. And then after that, and then after that and stuff, man, it's just, it's still the breakdown, but it's just not, you caught it before it put you down. And yeah, Calvin, that's what happens when you stay out there, when you run the West all the time and stuff, out there in the Dakotas and Wyoming and Arizona and Nevada, in the middle of the desert. Yeah, that's gonna happen. They haven't fixed that issue yet, and I don't see why you keep staying out there. I keep telling you, you gotta get back on this east side. I don't understand why I don't understand why you way out there. Ain't nothing there. There's no, the money ain't over there. You got money over here. Let somebody else make that. You must return back to the East Coast. It's where you belong. It's where you from. It's where you need to stay. This is where land starts in Jacksonville, Florida. I don't understand why you going way out there in the West. Jacksonville's in the East. You stay over in the East, where all the terminals at. You bought all your equipment from the East. You ain't bought no equipment. You ain't bought no equipment from the West. How you liking that construction at the? Wait a minute, hold up. Let's see. How you liking the construction at the Connecticut New York border with lane change? I done got used to it and stuff, man. They ain't really, That's been like that. That's been like that and stuff ever since I've been driving trucks. So it's not even the only thing they did. The only thing they did different and stuff is that now you got 3 lanes. You got 2 lanes now and stuff, right? When you come off of 287 into 95, that's the only difference, is that now it's 2 lanes and stuff all the way and stuff until you merge over. But other than that. That bridge, they have never completed the construction on that bridge ever. That's all. It's always been like that, always, and that's the way it's gonna stay. That's the way it's gonna stay, man. I mean, Connecticut. I don't know, man. Connecticut, New York. They just, bro. The only thing I seen different, I guess anybody that runs 90 and stuff, man, it's told, it's cashless now and stuff. If you run 90, it's cashless. All the tolls are where they ain't manned no more and stuff. So smart move, bit. You buy the pre-emissions trucks out west. You buy the Delta. Man, ain't no pre-emission trucks out there in the West. They ain't got no pre-emission trucks in the West, unless you talk okay, Texas. Okay, Texas might be west for you. Texas might. All right. So it is Texas west. Cause I never consider. I always said anything I don't know. I say anything past Amarillo is west. That's what I believe anyway. Anything west of Amarillo is west. A pre emission truck in the west. See, you wrong again. All the pre emission trucks over here in the east. I don't know why you. I don't know what and I ain't gonna keep bugging you no more and stuff. There you go, Oregon and Washington, a little bit of California. Look, if you want to stay in the West, you can. I done tried. I tried to get you back over to the East, and I don't know. It just you just dead center on staying in the West. I don't understand why. It ain't nothing over there. It's just it's nothing there, and yet you still want to go. I don't get it, man. I mean, I don't, man. It must. You know what? It must be a Peterbilt thing. It must be a Peterbilt thing because when you had that Freightliner, you was in the East. Let's say I got the Freightliner for 14 and 7,000 in the West. Okay, right, okay. But when you got the truck, you was in the East all the time. You was in the East all the time. You got that Pete. Now all of a sudden, you don't know what the East Coast is. You don't go to South Carolina stuff no more. Okay, but you still got the red one though. You still got the red one. You parked it. Jumped in that Peterbilt and said, you know what? I ain't doing no more East Coast for me. That's it. And you ain't been back since. Wait a minute. Well, hold up. Let's see. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a Peterbilt thing. I don't know about people get Peterbilts and stuff and they go to the West. They go to the West and they stay in the West. I don't get it. You get. Let me quit joking around, man. Listen, hey, everybody, I appreciate y'all and stuff tuning into the live broadcast. Let's see. No, I wasn't. You was in South Carolina last. Okay, all right. Well, that's the only time you've been. I bet that's the only time you've been since you've been at Peterbilt. But yeah, okay, yeah, all right. I mean, like I said, you want to stay in the West, stay in the West. That's cool. I get it. I get it. Pre-emissions trucks in the West. But look, I'm gonna jump on off here for real and stuff, man. I appreciate y'all tuning into the broadcast. I hope that the science and stuff was helpful. Appreciate y'all letting me go on this rant. Let's see, I switch up certain times of the year. Okay, all right, you switch up certain times in the year. Okay, Kyle, I get it, man. You said the money out there. You say it's out there. I get it. It's a West Coast thing. I mean, God, man, you got it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Go ahead, Triple CS. Paper log trucks, how do they do IFTA? Okay. All right. They do IFTA. They do IFTA and stuff. Like, let's see, pre 2020. Well, they do IFTA just like anything else. Nothing really nothing really changes. You see what I'm saying? You know, you have to you have to you purchase, you keep a track of the fuel that you purchase, right? You keep a track of the fuel that you purchase, and then you report it. Okay? You keep a track of the fuel that you purchase, right? The fuel that you purchase with your fuel card. That's the best way. Let's see if the reports on paper the same. Yeah, it reports on paper the same. It's just yeah. It reports on paper the same and stuff. It's just, the best way to do it is to do it with your fuel card. When you do it with your fuel card, that's the best way to keep a track of it, with your fuel card. Now, with the paper, you see, because you're reporting based upon what you have purchased, right, with your fuel card. Okay, with your fuel card. So you reporting it, you keeping the records and stuff on it, and that's how you do it, right? On paper. That's how you do it on paper. Whatever you report. Okay, you got it. Okay, all right. So it's no different. I just hope you understand the double meaning behind that. Everything has a double meaning. Let's see what you got. Let's see, damn Calvin Grave. I used to run those Christmas greens. How many drops? 5K for 1,300 miles on Christmas trees. Palletized. No snow today. You put those nasty, filthy, disgusting Christmas trees in there. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you don't do food grade. My bad. You don't do food grade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't do food grade. I forgot. You don't do food grade, man. Christmas trees, man. Okay, so yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go. You got the reefs. Okay, all right, yeah. Well, that's different then. That's different. You got the reefs and stuff. That's I thought you were running the tree. Some people run them, boy. Them trees are pain. Boy, they a pain in the butt. They a pain in the butt and stuff. I don't know they kind of changed them up, but boy, them things used to be a pain in the butt. They started talking about them Christmas trees, man. Like, I started running from them. Like, hey man, look. I don't think I can do it. Let's see. You did a non-palletized in North Carolina. What, the reefs or the trees? Cause they used to be with them trees. They used to keep your trailer. They used to keep your trailer a couple of days and stuff, man. But I guess they probably changed it now. But they boy, them things, boy, they used to be a pain in the butt. And you know what? Contrary, and let's see, what, 6 stops, 6,000 on trees up to Western North Carolina, Arkansas, Oklahoma. Yeah, okay. Well, shoot. I ain't think, you know what? I didn't think that was gonna do good this year, but apparently, man, they still kicking it in the street. Contrary to most people's belief, man, them trees they doing exceptionally well and stuff. I thought it was gonna kind of drop off this year, but no, none of that stuff. It just, man, it really shocked me and stuff. But like I said, 2020 year of surprises. Okay, so yeah, all right, we got the what's call out the way and stuff. So you understand how to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and jump on off here. Yeah, they always pay. The trees always pay. They just they always pay. They just a pain in the butt. but you know, you with Landstar, so y'all got that top. Y'all get the top quality stuff, man. You know, ain't none of that. You know, they picking it up and snatching it off. And you got any trouble, Mr. Leaks and stuff? Give us a call, man. We're gonna pay you $100 a minute for every minute they hold you over. We pay you $100. So don't worry about it. We got you. Cause that's the Landstar way. Oh, what's my email address? My email address is super red rooster. It's super red rooster 2214@gmail.com. That's super SUPER red. So that's 2 R's. SUPERREDROOSTER 2214@gmail.com. That's my email and stuff. For my number and stuff is on my page. My phone number is on my personal page and stuff. Well, it's on my YouTube page. I say text me first. Let me know who you are. Let me know what the subject matter is and stuff. And then, you know, I'll let you know when I'm free and all that good stuff there. We can go ahead and chop it up. So, but anyway, fellas, ladies and gentlemen and stuff, man, I'm going to jump on off here, grab something to eat, get ready for tomorrow. Yeah, that's that and stuff, man. So, you know, hey, summary of today's live feed. Know the business first. Get an understanding of the business. Get an understanding of the business and what you're trying to do, what you're trying to acquire in it. Make sure that you have consistency in what you do. And then when all those bases and stuff are covered, then that's when you decide on what kind of truck you want. You know, you get, you know, the trucks are always here. It's always a wide, you know, it's always a wide variety. And according to Calvin, the best, all the pre-emission trucks are in the West Coast. So, you know, but yeah, so that's the thing there. Get an understanding of the business and what you in, learn the consistency on how to get the money, then move towards getting, you know, if you're in the lease program, get your credit and stuff straight. Get your credit and stuff straight and everything. You know, if your credit is messed up, get with somebody that can fix your credit. You know, get all those bases and stuff covered there. If you need health insurance, life insurance, those things there, get those things and stuff too, and prepare yourself. Put capital away, and once you have the capital necessary, once you have the understanding necessary and stuff to move to the next step in your business, once you know what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it, then you move towards getting you a truck. They already gone. Hey, look, before I go and stuff, man, let me say this. Calvin, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet they're gonna do a cash for clunkers again for the trucks? How much you willing to bet they're gonna do another cash for clunkers for the trucks? But yeah, let's see. No, you saw a bunch of them in Oregon. Oh man, in Oregon. That just made me depressed. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So look, my contact information is on my page and stuff. Feel free to hit me up. Just text me first. Let me know who you are. Let me know what the subject matter is and stuff. So anyway, this your man here, Rhode Island Red Rooster. You see, he going to Oregon. See, now everybody want to go to Oregon. See, Calvin? Now everybody going to Oregon. Everybody going to the West Coast now. So, see? All right. So anyway, go on and jump on off here and stuff, man. Y'all take it easy. Be safe. This your man, Rhode Island Red Rooster. Telling you as always, continue your research, fact-finding studies, harness on your skills every day. Until next time we talk, next time we meet, be safe, be easy. Peace out.